everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm back again. You knew I'd be back, didn't you? I was having a tidy up, and instead of doing that I thought, I know, before I tidy up I'll make an art journal page. I'm not going to do a flip through of this because I think first of all I've already done one at some point, and second, you know, I don't really want to go through all these, but you've been a part of most of these. I think I've pretty much done them on camera, I think, or shared them anyway. But I literally had got one page left in the back of my book. That was the last one I'd done. I've got one page left, and what I've done is I've cut it so that I can put it back in. That's the plan anyway. I've just snipped into each of the holes so that I can use it and put it back in. This book is a very chunky monkey, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that. I should start a new one in the new year, I think, do something different. Anyway, it's a really dark, dismal morning today, so I've got a tiny light on here just to give me a little bit of light. Sorry if it's annoying to people, because I don't think I never film with the light on if I can avoid it. So just going to do some kind of hopefully Christmas inspired fun-ish messy journal page, and I'm inspired by Kate Crane for this, so let us begin. I've got a load of supplies, but they're all stacked on top of each other at the moment. Let's have some white gesso. And I'm deliberately trying not to make this nice and smooth. I want some texture. Could have done with a bigger brush, but I'm just going to use the one I've got. I suppose I could have put something behind that. This glass mat needs a massive clean. It's got glue all over it, so not to worry there. Might as well just make a mess and clean it all up at the end, mightn't I? I'm trying to leave the corners black. There we go, something like that. Right, I'm going to give that a bit of a dry and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. This is a bit, it's dry, but it's curling up a bit, and I might have to tape it down, we'll see. Don't really want to. Nearly had to cool the whole thing off because I couldn't open my black gesso at all. The pot is just a little bit too big for my hands, and I haven't got any grip to open it, and my husband's not up yet, so I can't ask him to help. Right, so I'm just going to add in some more black gesso, and I'm just scrubbing it in a bit here, making it a bit here. That'll do, I think. I think that will do. I'm going to dry that and try and either flatten this piece, or if it doesn't flatten, I'll tape it down. Right, I am back. I've got some white acrylic paint. I think I'm going to use some of that, and I'm going to be using sort of Christmassy colours, so let's see how we get on with a bit of red and maybe a couple of greens. I don't need much. I don't know if I want this one or the tealy green. Try that. don't know if you can see what I'm doing. She says. What shall we start with? Let's start with the greens, I think. I'm just trying to do them really light first. Okay, so let's have a bit of that. Don't want too much of this one because I'm kind of hoping to go more red, but trying to get a bit more white into that. Let's just have a little bit more of that one. Yeah, that's a bit better. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I'll dry that off. Righty ho, that's almost dry. I'm just going to put on some book paper and a bit of just a bit of printed ephemera stuff that I'd found in my stash, with a bit of matte medium, just to add some more interest. Somebody asked me, I think it was Antonio, who said they didn't recognise the book paper that I'd put on a project, and I can tell you that it's either Alice in Wonderland or The Secret Garden, because I only use children's books now after a rather unfortunate project that I made for my aunt, which there was an offensive word on it that I didn't notice from a George Martin book. Luckily my sister saw it, so I was able to cover it. So now I only use children's stories. Right. And I am kind of following a tutorial by Kate Crane as part of my how to break a blank page. It's like a bonus thing for the course, the mixed media course that I am starting in January. So she's done a video and I've watched that, and thinking, oh well, have a go. Thought it looked interesting, so let's pop that on there like that. Right. I think I better give that another blast with the heat tool before I add any red, because I think that's going to just going to have a little scribble. I'm just going to, I don't want to get mud, so I need to make sure this is really completely dry, and it isn't. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Well, that's as dry as my patience is going to allow. Just get rid of some of this green. I suppose I could use a different brush. That would be novel, wouldn't it? I always end up going to this Old Faithful. It literally was the cheapest of cheap brushes, and it has been so abused with Mod Podge gesso, acrylic paint, all sorts. I mean, it's hideous. Don't look at my brush. But it's you know, you just have favourites. I don't mind what happens to this brush. Right. Oops. Very clever. Just stuck that in the green paint. I'm not sure if you saw that. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's really going for it this morning. Quite like the effect this brush is giving as well, with its little Mod Podged bristles. What's left of them. Like I said, I kind of wanted the red to be the more dominant colour here. I might make it a bit darker in some areas. I'm quite liking the effect I'm getting there. Right, I think I'm going to leave that. I'll have a bit of a clean up and a dry, and I'll be back. Right, we're dry, and I have picked out some white and black and some stencils. I might use some of this star, I use that bit actually, Punchinella, and some circles, and I'm going to add some black back in and some white as well. So let's just see how we go with this. I'm not sure this is the best thing to use, but we will see. Let's see how that comes out. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll carry on with that. That's a bit messy. I wonder if that's because it rises up. I need to keep it flatter, I think. Let's see if I can do that. Oh no, Steph, that's not great, is it? Never mind. Put that somewhere. Let's maybe try this one with some white. How's that going? Better. Interesting, interesting. Let's just put some bits on the black that we left in the corners. Just a little. Something like that. Not too keen on what I did with the stars. Maybe I could just add a bit of, that's a little bit better. Perhaps I should have done that to begin with. Never mind. You have to have a go. Otherwise you never learn anything. I'll just put something on there. Right, that will do for there. And that can dry. I think I'm going to have to clean this up and that and be back. Righty ho, back again. Just got some of my sort of texture stamps, and I'm not even going to use a stamping block, I don't think. Just going to add a little bit of texture over those like that. And this one, I think, if it will show up, it may not show up, but it doesn't matter. It's not that important. Yes, you can see some of it. So I'm deliberately stamping red on red, green on green, just to give it some texture. That will do us, I think. Yep, stop already. Put those there. Right. What have we got? We've got some red pencil. I think this is a bluey colour rather than a green. It doesn't show up terribly well, but that's fine. Will do us there. Right, now don't know if this will work, if I'll need a Posca pen. I'm thinking I'll probably need, oh, I don't know. Just going to add a little bit over the white over the black. I love these pens. These are Uniball Signo pigment ink pens. They're fab. Best kind of gel pen, in my opinion, anyway. You can see what I'm doing. I kind of forget to, I wonder if I can draw on that, because that's looking a bit, yeah, that's a bit better. And this one here, looking a little bit too dark for me. So not really thinking about it too much, just add in a little bit here and there. I'll tell you what, that ink is not dry. The what do you call it, a lot of stamping with Distress ink. It's not dry because it's mixing with my white pen. That will do us, I think. I'm quite liking this. Appreciate it might not be to everybody's taste. Right, I think I will stop with that before I damage my pen. What else have I got? Have I got a black pen or a black pencil? What's this? Let's see what this does. Not great. I've got a different thing. These things came from, some of them came from my Scrawler boxes. Some of them are, let's see what that one does. Oh, that's a bit better. A bit darker. It's a Stabilo All. Oh, that's the one I bought, because you can, it's water soluble, so you can add water to it and get it to blend out for like shadows and things. Right, I think we'll stop there. And we're going to add a little bit of gold, if I can find it. Here it is. Right, if we can get some out. I do have a new one, or newer one. Oh look, that's fine. So I was prepared, I left it the right way up. Right, I have no idea how this is going to go, so not sure I'm putting enough on. I'm scared of putting too much on and then then I go and do it. There we go. Not too much, just a little hint of Christmas. And this. That was a little bit too much there, wasn't it? Right, you can see that glittering in there. So let me dry this, because I've got a couple of things I want. I'm not sure what I'm going to accent it with, but I have got a couple of things, so I will have a little bit of a clean up and a dry up, and I'll be back. Right, I've pulled out a ton of bits of Christmas stuff that I thought I might be able to use, and let's just see how we go. I've got this sticker now. I don't know if that, I like that, but I don't know if it will stick on. I might have to put some glue on the back, and I don't know what to use. Let's use a bit of Beacon, the real deal. Let's see if that will go on. I think these are wall stickers, so they're probably designed to come off. I don't know, but whether they'll stick on acrylic paint, I don't know. But we'll pop a bit of glue on and see. On you go. So my idea was just to do a festive piece, use up the bits that I'd got left from Christmas crafting. Actually, most of them are from last year, because I've not done a lot this year. Not really for any reason, just I've got a Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to pop that up there. Got a couple more trees here, a bit blingy, but I think I might just pop them on down there maybe. I don't like that they're the same size, but I don't have anything that's different in size, unless unless I've just had a thought. I've got some of my, oh, that's not very big, but a little bit of my alcohol marker card left, and I think I will use that. But knowing what I am like, let me just go through my bin. I will make myself a template. If I try and cut it freehand on camera, it'll go wonky, and then it'll go. I think that's too big, so let's try that. Yep, that's better. Yep, that'll do. Right, so I'm going to use this alcohol ink. I think it was just on gold foil. And I'm going to roughly, I'm not going to worry about this too much, cut out a tree shape of the right size. Right. In fact, we'll perhaps have that one there. And what should we go for, the gold one or the blingy one? Not the blingy one, the gold one. Right, now, what should we do with this one? I might pop it up. It could do with a, what do you call it? I want to call it a stalk, trunk. That's what it needs. Right, let's find a piece of scrap card. I really want a black Sharpie. Why can I never, oh, okay, is that one? No? Yes. So why can I never find one when I need one? I always put it back in the same place, but it doesn't need to be very wide, doesn't matter. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting some stripes on a piece of scrap card. Don't know how, I don't want it very large, so it won't matter. Let's cut it. Like that. Shan't need that bit, so I'll cut that bit off. I might put that on there like that. So, glue. Whoopsie, I forgot to put my phone on silent. I do apologise. And for some reason, I don't know why it's vibrating in the phone stand. Right, I'll do that. I'm thinking I might prop that one up, give it a little bit of dimension. If I can find some 3D tape. There's a little bit here. Use the right scissors, so I'll never get the glue off them. It's too long, cut a bit off. Perfect. Go in there like that. Ah, get it off, get it off. Everything's sticking to me. Managed to pull some gold paint off somewhere as well. Right, let's have this little one just there. Oh, while I've got the glue out, And we'll put the little one, the goldy one. Down there. That will do. Now, what else could we do? I've got some stars. Oops. I don't think I've got any. Oh, I have got a glittery one. I've got a couple of glittery ones. And I've got some natural wood looking ones and some black ones. So maybe we'll have, we could have that on top of there, couldn't we? That would do. Try not to overload this, she says, but it is Christmas. I mean, let's have some of those. Now, not sunflowers, I don't know where my brain is today. Snowflakes. I've got little white ones, which I might use. These are too big, I think, much as I like them. They're just too large. Right, let's glue this one on and then we'll put some white snowflakes and I think that will be done. I know I could have put something like some book paper or something behind this to make it stand out, but I think I'll just pop it on there. Have I got something heavy that can sit on it? Not really. Pop my gesso on it for a minute. Right, now this has got a little thing on it, but I think I'm going to take that off. I don't think we need the dimension on that. So I'll just put some 3-in-1 on the top. The tree's a little bit twisted. I wonder if I can move it a bit. There. I wonder if I could fill these up with something. Right, let's just put some of these stars on where we can see them, where they're standing out. Gosh, I'm making a mess today. And go there, and there's one more. I'll have to take that off to have a look and see where I want it. Because I don't want them all too close to each other. Can't really see it, so I might change that one for a different one. But then, well, I just want one wooden star that I won't like. I know what we'll do. Glue's gone a bit thick. It could do with some alcohol in it. Thin it out a bit. Right, I've got one there. Could put that on there. Yes, I might do that. I need to come back to those. Ah, the snowflakes. That's what we want. Hoping a little of this glue will help stick these on as well. There's some smaller ones which I think I'd like to use. What shall we do? That one. Can't stop now. Right. You know what would have looked nice on there? White splashes, but I won't be putting them on now. What I will do, if I can find the right pen, is colour these gold. Much as I like them just plain wood, I don't think it works on this. It just introduces an extra thing that, and let's face it, there's quite a lot of things on there already. That one, whoops, and this one. That's not looking too bad. I mean, it's Christmas, bear that in mind. And I was going to look at something in there, and I have got some tiny silvery gems that could perhaps fit in there. I wonder if I could put oh, I know what I could put in there. I don't know if it'll work, but I've got some glitter Nouveau drops in red. No idea what will happen, whether or not it will leak out or just make a round blob at the top. Let's have a look. Just put a tiny bit in and hope it might end up looking just like little round baubles, or it might dry into little star shapes. Who knows? But I think I'm going to call that done. I know what I will do, and I'll show you it when when it's dry. I think I will just go around the outside in gold pen, and then I think that will be it. Does that need anything on there? I mean, do we need some Christmas baubles? I think we could, couldn't we? Let's go all out. I don't often use gems and things. I'm not a big fan of them. But I'm thinking, because it's Christmas, let's go all out. Right. Hopefully this is not going to get too messy, because I'm not very good with my left hand gluing or placing, so let's see. Put one there. Oh, I could have a green one as well. Push it on a bit so you can see. I've got so much glue and paint on my hands, it's really quite hard to feel anything. go gold there. Oops, see what I mean? I don't really want to mess around too much with this glue because I think it will take the alcohol off the mirror board. I've got a feeling that this glue will react with it, so that will do. That will do. Stop there before I go overboard. I'm sure you said that like half an hour ago, but there. That's my Christmas, the last page in my art journal. My Christmas hot mess. And actually, I don't dislike it. That does need some more. I think this pen's running out a bit. So I think I'm going to give this another coat of the gold because it's looking a little bit rough. And like I said, I'm going to let this dry and I'll go round the edge with my gold pen and then that will be it, and I'll put a picture in, insert a picture after that. Okay folks, that's probably my last thing, but you never know, I could be back. It feels weird, it feels like a Sunday or a Saturday today because my husband and my daughter finished work, so they're not working from home. Well, they're actually, both of them have got on-call things to do, but you know, my husband's got a 24-hour on-call and my daughter's got a couple of days, but obviously they can do it all, it's all remote, it's not like they've got to go out or anything, but everybody's in bed and it just feels like the weekend. It doesn't feel like a Monday at all. So who knows, I may be back, I may not. But if I'm not, have a lovely Christmas, and I keep saying it, but do stay safe, stay well, look after each other, enjoy the festivities as best you can. Obviously, things are not as we'd hoped, but we've got to make the best of it. And, you know, Christmas Day is only one day. We can have plenty more. I'm going to have, as soon as I can see my mum and dad and my sister and everything, I'm going to have Christmas every weekend for as long as we get, till we get sick of it. So, you know, make plans for the future and, you know, don't worry too much about Christmas Day itself. It's one day. We'll get over this and we'll look back at this year and hopefully we won't have to have another one like it. All right, so enjoy your festivities. I may or may not be back. Hope you liked my hot mess of a Christmas art journal page. And I've got some new things to share in the new year. Bye for now.